And that to Neil Diamond.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't.
Anthony Mason.
I know, right? He hasn't stopped singing and writing songs since he picked up a guitar in the 1950s. The singer, known for his stadium-sized anthems, released his 32nd album earlier this week, and he talked to the aforementioned Anthony Mason about it. Of course. Anthony, good morning.
Aforementioned, I like that. Good morning. Neil Diamond had his first hit record in 1966 with his new album. Diamond's going back to his roots and to where it all began for him in Brooklyn.
How you doing, gang?
It's been more than 50 years since Neil Diamond left Brooklyn to become a songwriter.
I love your music.
Thank you so much.
I love you are so great.
It was where he found his first job.
I shined shoes in front of that subway station. It was my first entrepreneurial position.
And where he went to high school in the late 1950s at Erasmus Hall.
A little bit of sorrow was maybe a bit too sad.
Last month, the singer, who sold out stadiums around the world, returned to his high school auditorium to play his first concert ever in Brooklyn.
What did it feel like to go back there?
It was overwhelming, first of all, because you're not only performing to an audience, but you're performing in the place that you inhabited when you were 14 years old.
You showed what a little bit of love can do.
So everything broke through my mind. I'm singing a song, and I'm thinking about being late and to school and being in detention for an hour in that assembly room.
In that very same room you were playing?
In that room that we were playing, and reaching a lifetime career decision in that room.
What was the decision?
The decision was to stop studying guitar and start studying piano.
In detention that day, the teenaged Diamond saw another boy practicing a classical piece on piano, and it opened up his musical world.
Suddenly I was not just playing folk music anymore, I was playing Tchaikovsky and Chopin and Debussy. So that assembly room kind of changed my life.
Play it now, my lady, crack the nose and make me a smile.
Diamond, who's written more than 40 top 40 hits, has just released Melody Road, his first collection of original songs in 6 years.
I came with a little bit of sorrow, was maybe a bit too sad.
Is writing harder for you now?
It is.
Why?
Well, you don't want to repeat yourself.
You don't have anything you have to prove. So how do you get yourself to do that work still?
Well, I do know that I'm putting my name on it. So this is important to me. I don't want people to say, well, you know, he was better in the 70s.
Caroline,
That's scary.
your time never seems so good.
Even with all his success, Neil Diamond admits he still seeks approval from a higher authority, his 96-year-old mother, Rose.
You still run your songs by your mom?
I do. She's got to hear them. Not only does she want to hear them, but something in me makes me want to go to her and play them. I don't know if it's because when I was a kid and started writing, she was the only one who would listen.
Has she always been really honest with you?
She's been brutally honest, and I most of the times I don't like what she says. I resent it, but I have to hear it.
What has she said to you? What has she said to you?
She's told me terrible things. Well, why do you always do that with your voice over there when you... What do you need to do that? What?
So it still matters what mom says even now for you?
Absolutely. It matters more than ever.
Now 73 and still one of the world's top drawing live performers, Diamond will hit the road behind his new record.
There wasn't nothing but a heartache.
You're going to go out on tour again next year.
Yes, I am.
Obviously, you don't have to do this. It's just interesting that you want to.
I have to.
You do?
Yeah. I don't want to.
So where does the have to come from then?
I have to because if I want to maintain any self... I don't know why I have to. I don't know why I have to.
Everywhere around the world, they come to America.
The performing thing is tedious, and there are a lot of hard things about it, but it's a joyful experience for me when you get on stage and you're up there alone with your audience, it's the perfect couple.
Coming to America.
That relationship is a romance that never fades.
It has not faded for me. It's fearsome and scary and joyful and delicious all at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you love it? A guy sells 125 million records,
him.
but what really matters is what mom thinks.
Love that too.
Sounds like an interesting
Love
guy,
it.
too.
He's a very interesting guy and a great songwriter.
Love your musical pieces,
Thanks,
Anthony.
Jen.
Always.
Yes, thank
Love
you
'em.
so much, Anthony.